Alright, this is Castlevania for the NES. And as you see, I'm using yesterday because there is this scan going on. And if there weren't a scan going on, then I would be using FCUX. So let's get to this game, shall we? It's a really addictive, successful game by Konami, as we see here. This is part of my Konami Game Series episodes. So let's start playing, shall we? And here we get the classic intro. So as we see here, we need to start off by upgrading the whip, also known as the vampire killer. And there's like this secret, there's like a secret money bag you can get if you jump over the opening. Let's see if I can do it. There it is. I got it. Now we're in the castle. We meet enemies such as ghosts, these black jaguars. I used to think they were dogs. The first time I played this, I didn't know you could actually get weapons by defeating enemies. The first time I played this, I whipped one of these jaguars and I got holy water. I did not know that. I knew about, like, the invincibility potion. You could get that by defeating enemies, but I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that to these weapons you can get. Really addictive gameplay, I must say. At least for the first couple of levels. Then it really starts to get cheap. And yeah, as we see here, there's like this place where you can get a health power up, but you don't really need it. Oh crap. That is just ridiculous. Why'd I even do that? See, there's the holy water I was talking about. Okay, so here we've come across our first health power-up, as I was trying to get to a little earlier. Only get this if you've lost some health. Don't get it. It recharges 6 units of life. And as we see here, candles, they're everywhere. But if you whip them, hearts come out. Isn't that nice? Imagine trying to do that in real life and seeing little candles. Whip them. Oh god. Nothing happened. In many games... You know what? No. We already talked about what the health power-ups are. But they aren't the hearts, they're the pork chops. And... the hearts are ammunition for the projectile weapon that you hold. And the ammunition uses aren't that scarce in this game. No, we'll get to that later in this video. I promise. The first level is ridiculously easy, but after that level, then it really starts to get hard. Here we've come to our first boss, and about the hearts, if you get the small hearts, they're worth one unit of ammunition, and the bigger ones are worth 5. So here we are at our boss. He's really easy. And if you get the axe, you could really be able to finish him. Come on, die. I have this on my virtual console, too, on my Wii. Yeah! Alright, so that's level 1 completed. After that level, the game really starts to get cheap. So, here we are, coming into stage 2. Yes, I know that it says stage 4 because it's the 4th area of the game. If you go on the videogamemaps.com, then you'll find, like, a ton of useful ideas. See, there I got the holy water again. I never knew that you could do such thing like that. So, here we go. But, I should talk about the main issue of this game that everybody knows about. When Simon gets hit, did I just whip somebody and then make a heart come out of them? If I did, that was unbelievable. I never knew you could do such thing. This game's all filled with surprises. I'm telling you. I wish I would record the last thing I did. I actually defeated an enemy to make a holy cross come out. I didn't know you could do that. This room up here is the room that I truly dread. That is why. When Simon gets hit, he jumps back. And that really makes this game really unfair. It's also really cheap that you have to push up plus the attack button to use your secondary weapon. That just makes this game really cheap. I wonder if there are any health power-ups over here. Because pretty soon I will need a pork chop due to how hard this game is. So let's see. Nope. Nothing here. Such as a Kumajol Dracula, which is Japanese for Castlevania, which was released for the Famicom Disk System in 1986. This is the first ever version of it, and here you get a battery backup, much like in Zelda, or Baltena no Kagami, which is Japanese for Kid Icarus. We know how great and challenging those games are. So, and I've actually discovered there is a way that you can change the disc, because you need to do that in order to load the previous game. At least on Nestor J, it's less logic. So the only real difference is that there's a battery backup and you can save up to 3 files. That's pretty much all there is. And then there's a Kumajou Dracula for the Famicom. It's a re-release for the family computer, or as I said, the Famicom. As we see here, there are 2 difficulty settings, normal and easy. You can't get hard mode until you beat the game on normal, I suppose. It's the same exact game, but you can switch between different kinds of difficulty settings. Normal mode is the same as it was in the previous game, but on easy mode, enemies take half the life and up to 2 units of damage. And when you get hit, I'll demonstrate how you get hit in the next room. I don't want this video to take too long. So you go into here, and as you see here, when you get hit, you just stop, which makes it much easier. So that's pretty much the main difference between those. And plus, you can also access hard mode after being the default setting on the US or European versions of Castlevania. but the European version is slower. And if you lose all of your lives in hard mode, then I believe you can continue unlimited times, but once you go back to the main menu, you just start off in normal mode. In hard mode, all enemies take 4 units of damage right from the start and till the end. That changes in the Rebirth version. And you want to see the Rebirth version? Well, check it out. It's even better. Just watch. Oh my god, this game is so much better. The graphics itself are so much better in WiiWare form. And has some pretty cool Genesis music. Well, Genesis style music at least. And you can upgrade your whip only once, which is even better. You can upgrade it to like a fire kind of whip. Guess what? You can inflict damage with your whip from both sides. Beat that. And check it out, you can control yourself in the air. Although the ammunition uses are much more scarce, at least from what I've noticed. And there are 3 difficulty settings right from the start. You can change the settings right from the beginning. You can't whip in all 8 directions like in Super Castlevania 4. I'd say the best Castlevania games are 4, Symphony of the Night, and this one. But this one's a good addition too. I just love this one, and I can't stop playing it. And if you're playing on hard mode, the hit detection is even more scarce because it goes up to 5 units instead of 4. But man, great addition to the series. However, all enemies take the same amount of damage, which is just like the first game, but in Castlevania 4, they all took different amounts of damage. And the weapons really seem to have more of a purpose. All the items take the same amount of damage, except for the stopwatch, because, it's just, a stopwatch. That was just a mid-boss, but overall, this is a great game. I highly recommend. This concludes this one. If you're looking for some good music for any of these games, well, at least most of them, most of the Konami games I've covered at least, you should know where to go by now. So, this ends this one, and special thanks to DS Weeby Man for telling me about Bandicam. It has sure made my life a lot easier to make these reviews, at least on the computer. So, see you for the next one.